Hey guys, what's up? It is Nick Solar, it's ShapeOff4321. And today, well, I just wanted to do a random video. Um, so I just wanted to get some stuff here first off. First off, guys, you didn't know I have a Twitter page. I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but I do have a Twitter page. I've got about 43 followers, so it's like, yeah, celebration. That's more than I get here on YouTube. Um, but I did want to do something, and not just talk about Twitter. I just want to get that out of the way. Um, what did I really want to talk about? All right. So today is basically a review, a preview video actually. And what do I mean by a preview video? Well, a preview video, in my case of the term, because I'm not sure if I've done this before, is basically I'm gonna take, a random topic in a sense, and I'm basically gonna try to review it in 15 minutes or less. So, we're going to try to review a few, well, to start off, really, what we're going to do is we are going to review some of the upcoming pony cons that are being, covered by Everfree Radio. And of course, up first is Sweet Apple Acres Con. This is basically Nashville's premier brony convention, as the website says. It will be around Nashville at the Holiday Inn Vanderbilt, July 12th to the 14th, which is this coming weekend. So basically, what is this con? Basically, it's a con that was put together by Greg Searles, aka Fuchi Hooves, the president and head of Sweet Apple Acres Con. Tim Starr, aka Starlight Ironhoof, vice president and head of public relations. Annie Awesome Sauce Erskine, art direction and artist alley director. Art and artist alley director. And BJ Murphy, aka Steady Heart, head of monetary affairs. Also by Artist Alley and Vendor Valley staffer and advisors here. We got other staffers and advisors. John Roden, who does Artist Alley and Vendor Valley. Dorian Chase, head of programming. Devon Panda Murphy, head of security. Gavin Fitch, head of volunteer coordination. And Miguel Ortiz, convention secretary. And these basically are the guys who bring it all together. These are the ones who basically fit it in all together. These are the guys who, well, who make it happen. This year's guests of honor will be Michelle Krieber, Lee Tokar, and Michael Dangerfield. For show purposes, from the show, they'll have those guys. They'll also have a few more guests of honor. Ryan Peter Petrie, aka Rainbow Dash Presents guy. Max Gilardi, aka Hot Diggy Demon. Steno, he's going to be there. Brony Curious is going to be there. Some big guests there. We got some artists, including Anime Gravy, Draw Ponies, Judson Hudson, Vinyl Vision, Life Appeals, Mo Loftus, Elisa Trauma, Candied Roses, Crescent Fawn Studios, Roar Charlie Roar, and Firebrand Kun. Musicians include Odyssey Yorubi Brony and DB Pony. So they're going to be there. That's going to be cool. And the vendors, the Boho Culture, the Jaunty Frog, Pony Plushies, Cat's Hat Rack, Minty Stitch, Trigion, Sky Soft Web, Story of and Akira's Perler Bead World, Time Lapse Gifts, Laura Ducros, I'm sorry if I mispronounced names here, Gina Fazio, Aardvark Tees, Coventry Decor and Acid Drip Circus. There is, of course, a registration form on the website, and it's basically prices are going from $90 with 100 tickets for sale for a blue ribbon. VIP, $150, 50 on sale. The online prices for the full weekend is actually $55. So expensive, and it is effective until the pre-registrations close. That's alright. $55 to start off. There's a few door prices for 1, 2, and 3 day stuff. FAQ, 12 and younger getting free, as long as they are accompanied by an adult age 18 and up at all times. The programming, there's vendor area and artist alley hours and stuff, some Q&A, some panel guidelines coming soon. The table info, artist alley and vendor tables, FAQs, alright, location. This is one thing. Location coming soon. They have a forum up on forumotion.com under Sweet Apple Acres, under Sweet AppleCon. Of course, you want to check their website for the complete details. Yeah, it's at sweetapplecon.com. There's some FAQs. There's a list of contacts for all this help booking for Annie, for Tim, and sponsors and stuff. And it honestly has, and then of course it has some stuff for day-to-day locations. Oh, day-to-day updates, really. Again, it'll be taking place at Holiday Inn Vanderbilt, 2613 West End Avenue in Nashville. Facebook and Twitter stuff going up there. Sponsor stuff. Something about the 4th of July, really. Announcing Apple Bloom, Michelle Creewer. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good, really. I don't know, if you're in the Nashville area and you have the money to get in here, I'd say yeah, definitely go for it. It definitely looks like a good convention to be a part of, and I'm really looking forward to it this week. So hopefully it's good. I mean, I'm not really expecting a lot of people to show up. I mean, yes, you got like 3 voice actors from the show who actually are willing to make appearances, I guess. But I say that like it's a bad thing. I'm sorry, but yeah, I think that's cool. And then of course, after that you got BronyCon. So I think I might have to put BronyCon on a separate thing because Sweet Apple Acres took up a lot of time here. I think we're closing out in 10 minutes, really. So Sweet Apple Acres. If I had the money, would I go? Sure. I'd love to see what Nashville has to offer for the BronyCon convention era. Really, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, sounds cool. Sounds cool. Yeah, and then you have it. But then, of course, you have the time thing where it's like, okay, it's 2 weeks after Fiesta Equestria, which was, by what AC's videos are showing me, they look really good. I think Houston did really good. They did really good. And of course, Everfree Northwest 2013, which you know I saw. I put up videos of it, and quite frankly, I'm actually trying to put another one on there. But yeah, hopefully it gets up here soon. Maybe it is up here. Maybe it got on. Speaking of stuff that won't load for me, yeah, stuff that won't load for me, really. I've been trying to upload a video of me reacting to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Live, but unfortunately, the app basically keeps crashing every single time I try to, record the video. Even a post-review thing, even just a reaction and a review to it, it's not working. But I mean, I have 5 minutes, so I can just fill that in. Basically, for those who don't know, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Live was basically a live show of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Duh. And it happened in Alberta, Canada. I believe it was Alberta, around Alberta. I'm not sure if that's the province. I'm not sure if that's the province, but somewhere in Alberta. Maybe it was no Calgary. It was Calgary. So it was this thing in Calgary where it was basically the story of Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Twilight, you know, coming together to, basically go through the entire first season with the storylines of I'm sorry, hold on, mostly the storylines of the third episode, the fourth episode, the 11th episode, and the final episode. Of course, you can go back and see what I mean by that. And there's also a few shout outs to the second episode. There's a lot of episodes. There's just like so many episodes in that's all crammed into one, and you literally, it's just. Now, here's the big thing about it. No one on the actual, My Little Pony team knew what was going on. And it was so bad. And literally, this entire show, it was being, quite frankly, just downright, it was horrible. Alright? Basically, it's Twilight, Dash, and Applejack being all, oh, let's do this, because let's do our seasonally chores, because then we get a reward of going to the gala. And it's like, no, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. They didn't have to do their chores. At least I don't think so. And, I mean, quite frankly, that was just, that was just weird, really. I mean, why did they even do this? There's like one voice actor, no, like, changes in scenery. They didn't go off stage at the right points. The voices were timed out horribly. I mean, that was not good. So, if I were actually at that thing and I actually had to rate it, I had to rate it a 3.5 out of 10. 3.5 out of 10. That's bad. And it was bad. Just like G3.5. But the real reason, I mean, it was a pretty good storyline. It didn't really, like, suck as much as I thought. But it was just like, it's got its ups. It's got original content in it. It's audience friendly. But I can't, think of a way to boost this up past a 3.5 other than that. So what gives it a 3.5? I'm not sure we would boost it to a 4 or a 5. I don't know, but still, it's not really all too good if you're a brony. If you're a brony, you'll be disappointed. If you're a little kid who just watches the show because it's fun, then you'll have a good time. Unfortunately, American kids won't have that excitement, enjoyment, really, because it's only a Canada thing. It's just touring across Canada. That's basically it. So if it came to the United States, look out, Hasbro, because Brony's going to trash that set. And I know I'm going to be one of them. If I get a ticket. Which I probably won't because of this. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I guess that's it. Again, don't watch MLPFiM live unless you have a child who's going to actually interact with that. Also, I do think that we have LakersCon does look cool, and I think you guys should go there. Anyway, that's it for me. Stay tuned, because up next is the preview to BronyCon, and that is going to take a really, really long time. I mean, seriously, it's going to take, like, 3 parts at least. I'll see you guys later.